Hmoob is often viewed as an occasion where you dress up in traditional clothes and go to the new year to have fun. It usually takes place at the end of the growing season when all the crop has been harvested. There are 4 parts to the Hmong New Year celebration. There's the Not Jia or the feasting, then there's the Not Beijao or the religious ceremonies, Tia Kai or the celebration, and Sao Beijao, which is the closing of the new year. The timing of the celebration follows the annual crop cycle and the lunar calendar. A lunar month starts with a new moon, and when the moon becomes visible, it's usually the 3rd day of the month. When the waning moon becomes invisible, it is considered the 30th day, regardless of how many days are in that cycle. For this year, 2020, the last moon or Lita falls on November 14th. As the rice harvest winds down in Laos, it's time to Not Beijao. Not Jia should begin in the days ahead of the 14th of November. During this first phase, people will make rice paddies, slaughter the prized pig, renew the shaman altar, and have a big feast with friends and relatives. This is what we call Not Jia. On the 30th day of the last month of the crop cycle, the religious phase of the Hmong New Year takes place. This is when families gather to cast away all the bad things and be blessed with good things to come. This is Lu Shu or Tu Shu. In the individual family homes, the souls of the family members are called. The sukkah is renewed, and rice paddies, food, and wine are offered to the ancestors in what we call Do Panja or Laida. After dinner and when all the work is done, small rectangular papers are placed on strategic points around the house. This is called Feng Yan. It is the beginning of the New Year holidays, the 3-day resting period. During these 3 days, there are some do's and don'ts. They include avoid using weapons, don't go to work or farming, don't send money out or don't spend money, keep a lantern and incense burning on the sukkah altar, and other individual family traditions that certain families have. During this resting period, Hmong elders visit each other, children play, and young people go to the New Year field to meet and greet. This is often the time when courtship begins. The closing ceremonies begin on the morning of the 3rd day. These include cleansing of the door guard spirit or Jia Qiemeng, dismantling the sukkah altar, and making offering to the ancestors one more time. Hmong New Year celebration is described in greater detail starting on page 48 in my book called An Introduction to Hmong Culture. Yalang tu ho sa pon do channel lo mu nya ku pon da tao. Wo cho ne shai ku kho video no.